more than anything else. As you can see in my setup, I've got some fun things. Okay, so shallow bench, definitely would recommend today. We have some step ups, we have some bridging that we're gonna do, elevated bridging. So something shallow if you can. I have my standard moderate and heavy weights, 15s and 20s. I also have a plate and a resistance band for a little extra resistance in the step up exercise today. That's completely optional. Just a set of heavy weights will do, one or two weights is completely fine. Okay. But if you're looking to level up, or if you take this workout to the gym with you, you've got access to this type of equipment, go ahead and take a minute, get my setup. My plate is securely on top of the loop band, and that's a heavier resistance loop band if you have multiple options. I also have a light mini loop band, again, optional. Okay, so if you have variety of equipment like I do at home, go ahead and get your stuff. If you're at the gym, go ahead and get your stuff set up in your station. We're going to be moving pretty quickly, 40 seconds of work and 10 seconds recovery for the most part. Okay, we will have some moves that you'll be counting reps for. All right, I'll explain what they're going to be. 2 circuits, we're going to hit them each 3 times, so 4x3 circuits, and then we've got a burnout to finish things off. All right, so let me get. Hey, come on, music. Stay with me today. I have a really good playlist that I'll share with you guys, as always, in the. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get it going with some mini jump ropes. If you have a real jump rope, go ahead and grab it. I didn't want to overwhelm you with equipment, but if that helps you. Otherwise, this is great too. Make it fun, take it side to side. Let's go just that right leg. Waking up those calves. Switch it to the left. Makes me feel like a kid, actually. Alternate every other. Good for 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go ahead and get into some single leg reaches, similar to a single leg RDL, where you're really focusing on that core stabilization, your balance. This also allows you to really work on your hinge motion. So remember the difference between your hinge and bending from the knees. The better you can hinge, honestly, the more you can protect your low back. Switch it up. Good. Try not to open up those hips. Just straight forward, straight back. Kick the ceiling or the wall behind you. Nice strong hinging. Good. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take it to a side lunge. So reach down, opposite hand, tapping that inside heel, sending those hips back. Good. Awesome. We're going to bring it into a toy soldier. So 3, 2, 1. Main difference being now we've got a hamstring stretch. Good. So again, the difference between a hinge from the hip and bending at the knees. Squats, deadlifts. Awesome work. Good, good. Perfect job. 3, 2, 1. Kickstand one leg, reach down, opposite arm touches that opposite toe, pointed up to the sky. Really getting into the hamstrings. Good, good. 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Good, awesome work. That's it. Good for 3, 2, and 1. Grab a wall or chair or something to support you if needed. Quick little quad stretch. And then we're going to get right into circuit 1. So circuit 1, we're going to begin with banded squats. Again, your mini loop band is optional for today. We're working 40 seconds on, 10 seconds recovery, and then we're going to take it to an overhead lunge. Okay, so 1 dumbbell straight up overhead, back lunge, reverse lunge into a knee raise, alternating. You'll have plenty of time to, I'll have plenty of time to demo exactly what I mean. I'm giving this music one last attempt before we get into. So go ahead and grab your heavier set of weights, your mini loop band. All right, 40 seconds on the clock. And if I didn't mention this, you're gonna rack your weights. We're actually gonna add a little pulse at the deepest point of your squat and then bring it up. I love adding pulses, iso holds, because we are getting it into summer and we're gonna elevate. Simple as that. So we've got a little bit of added resistance. Point those toes slightly out. Now I know you're forcing that resistance. Draw the navel in. Good, 8 more seconds to go. Awesome work for 3, 2, 1. Recover for 10. Take that band off. We're actually going to get right into those overhead reverse lunges pretty much. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Boom. Into that knee raise. And alternate. Body is upright, so we're focusing mostly on the quads here in these lunges. 10 seconds to go. Good for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release that weight. We are counting reps for our step ups. So I'll give you a second to get set up with your step ups. All right, so I'm using 1 heavy weight, resistance. Each side. Again, if you don't have a resistance band, just use your weights. 1 or 2 dumbbells is great. Good, 2 more. Now, if you want to amplify your step-up game, go ahead and take it almost in a hinge. So sit the hips all the way back and load that step up. Do you feel the difference? Good, you're halfway. 8. Good. Awesome, awesome work. Quick sip of water. We're gonna get right back to those squats. My music just may not be in the cards today. I don't know. Here we go. Grab your mini loop band. Get right back to your squat setup. Make sure that band placement just above the knees. I recommend getting a mini loop band that's not going to slide. Good, you're halfway. Last one. Good, time. My goal is to get at least 8 to 12 repetitions within this 40-second work block. Good, 10 seconds. Three, two, one, good. Here we go, step ups. Take your time getting inside your setup here. 8 and 8. Woo. Now remember, you have options. So you can do this without any weight, moderate weights, literally whatever works for you. Eight. Switch it up. But I'm telling you, if you're adding resistance like I am, you'll see why we're only doing 8. Good. Woo. Grab a quick sip of water. You also want to take an exercise like this, really slow down the tempo. Make it super slow, under control. You're feeling every part of the movement, quality over quantity. So it's not about rushing through. It's about being super intentional and effective with your form, okay? Here we go, 40 seconds on the clock. Give you a minute to grab a sip. Last round before we move it on to circuit 2. And you're somebody that works out at home on a consistent basis. If that's your jam, like it's my jam, I'm going to recommend you invest in a few basics. All right, some heavy dumbbells, because eventually you're going to have to start leveling up. pulses, isometric holds, they're great, but you're going to need some heavier stuff. I'd also highly recommend mini loop bands and resistance bands. All right, nothing crazy. I still take up just a corner in my basement, so nothing crazy. Last time you'll see these reverse lunges. Make sure you're pressing up through the front heel. Yes, I know. The core is working. Stabilization, core, working. Last set of 8 each side. Remember, it's a hinge. Load the hips. Three more, such a subtle move. Ooh, and it goes such a long way too. Switch. Take your time, intentional reps. Eight. Woo! Way to slay. Circuit 1, done. All right. We are dropping our work down to 30 seconds. We've got some unilateral stuff. Fun, fun. 30 seconds of work, 10-second recovery. We've got curtsy lunges, weights by the side. You are sticking to one side the full 30. Switch. Then we go to a staggered squat. 1 foot in front of the back leg. Back leg shifts about a ½ inch to the side. Weights by the side. We stagger that squat. So we're working mainly the front leg quad area, okay? We'll alternate that front foot every other, split the difference for round 3, and then we move to an elevated bridge. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds on. Curtsy lunges are a go. So, we're working those quads, which means you want to sort of keep that body upright as opposed to create that slight forward lean, create more of a hamstring glute focused curtsy. Today, it's going to be a challenge to keep that body upright, but I think you can do it. Good. 10-second shakeout. We're going to switch sides. In 3, in 2, and 1. Again, intentional with each and every rep. Good for 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Stagger squats are coming. I'm going right foot forward to start. Super easy to remember. Left leg slightly back. Perfect jab. Oh, let's keep it up for 3, 2, last one. Good, elevated bridge. Oh, holy moly, scoot that booty as close as you can get it to your bench. Here we go, strong 30 seconds. Push it up through those heels. Strong bridge. Release. That's it. For 3, 2, and 1. Get that heavy weight off. Whew. Round 1, circuit 2. Not messing around. We weren't here to mess around in the first place, but we're really not messing around now. Here we go. Curtsy lunges. Grab those weights. So remember, we're keeping that body nice and tall. If it's easier and more comfortable for you, and you have access, grab a barbell and rack that barbell on the meaty part of your shoulders. Good for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. And if this 10-second shakeout isn't doing it for your grip, then here's your option B. Rack them up. Ten seconds to go. Good for 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out whether you feel you need to or not. Staggered squats. Left foot forward, right one back, and slightly over to the side. Here we go. Now I'll tell you a little secret. You should be ready for that 10-second recovery. You should be asking for it. And if you're not, then I think you need heavier weights. 3, 2, 1, relax. Whew. Strong bridging. Scoot the booty as close as you can. 3, 2, 1, lift it up. How high can you get those hips? And can you create quality bridging? Each and every single rep, even though you're fatiguing. Three, 2, 1. Yeah, I know. The last couple reps in the last, let's say 2 to 3 sets, they're not always comfortable, okay? Not everybody is made to embrace that challenge, okay? How do you embrace the hard? Nothing's gonna be easy. Nobody has a red carpet laid out. It's not supposed to be easy. How do you embrace the hard stuff you can achieve physically and directly emulate that in the rest of the world and everything that you do on a regular basis? If you're running away from that little bit of challenge, that little bit of discomfort, what else are you running away from that's challenging you? I'm asking. And here's the deal. When you push past that challenge, that discomfort, that creates more confidence. to keep doing that, to keep pushing, and to keep finding new thresholds that you constantly push the boundaries with. Fitness is ever buildable. It doesn't matter what you do in fitness, you can always build upon what you're doing. It's just a matter of how much weight, how often, how many reps, right? How much of a commitment. Okay, so it's constantly buildable. You never need to start over if you can help it. Here we go, last round, curtsy lunges. I hope you enjoyed that extra rest. I wasn't doing it on purpose, but there you have it. Get yourself together. We've got, let's see, 2 minutes, and we get our life together for our 3-minute burnout. Our 3-minute burnout is a good one. Good for 3, 2, 1, 10-second shakeout. Whew. Go ahead and switch. 3, 2, and 1. You know what's super motivating for me? When someone says you can't do something. You can't start that fitness business. You're crazy to leave your safe full-time job. You're insane for taking such risks. Watch me, boo. That's what I gotta say. Watch me, boo. Staggered squat. Right leg forward to start. We're gonna switcheroo halfway. Let's get right to it. Don't waste any time. Five seconds, we switch. 3, 2, 1. Three, two, bridges for the last time. Get set up. Bring those hips up. Super strong. Don't rush. Don't rush. Take your time. Savor every single rep. You're halfway. If you're sweating bullets like me, I think you're doing something right. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Hey now. Alrighty. Here's what we got. Pop this baby off. We're gonna need the top part of your bench. Deal with that plate later. We've got a single leg bridge burnout. All right, so 30 seconds each side, right? And then we are bringing it up to a standard skinny squat. Elevated heel, skinny squat position, all quads. Burn that out for 30 seconds. Hit the single leg bridging again. It's a 3-minute running clock, okay? So let me set up my timer. Let's get ready to absolutely demolish our legs in 3 minutes. You're already fatigued. That's the entire point. Here we go. 30 seconds on the right side. You're not rushing. No rushing. Take your time. I'll give you enough heads up when we're ready to switch. This is designed for very quick transitions. 5 seconds, we're going to switch sides.
3, 2, 1, go. So I love unilateral because by default, one leg gets a rest. 15 seconds, we bring it up to our elevated skinny squat. And it's got to be a quick transition. Here we go, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Guess what? I never turned off my 10-second recovery. So, you are welcome. 3, 2, 1. You really have to work to keep that focus on bringing those hips back, okay? Otherwise, you're going to fall forward. Fighting gravity a little bit. We got this. 5 more seconds. Good for 3, 2, and 1. Thirteen seconds, we switch. Uh, 10-second recovery. Switch it up, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. So this is gonna be, the last single leg bridge. Right here. Make it count. Last 15 seconds, keep pushing. This time, you really will need a quick transition. Skinny squats. In 3, in 2, and 1. Place that thing down. Grab your weight. Elevate. Whew, 20 seconds. You're right there. You're right there. Almost there. 10 seconds to go. Breathe through the shaking. You got this. Fight through that challenge. 3, 2, 1. Drop that weight. Whew. Cool it down. However you need to cool it down. I'm insanely proud of you for showing up, doing something hard, challenging, getting it done with no excuses. Cool it down however you need. Slay the rest of your day, the rest of your weekend. Eat something nourishing, rest, hydrate. Let's come back strong next week, ready to slay another week. I'll see you next time.